actually didn't see it as its own platform. We saw it as an accessory experience to the computer platform. And when the pandemic hit, we saw an opportunity to rethink our whole software experience, being online, accessible, easy, and the controller with its lower price point made it more accessible. And so we started rethinking how we could market that experience, but also evolve it. There wasn't a lot of physical improvements we needed to do to make that pivot, that switch. It was all in the software. Which is why software is such a fun and exciting thing to prototype and develop, because it's more flexible. Because once you go into production, you're kind of set with things until you can do another production run. So we combined story mode and Piper code from this software experience and integrated onto an online experience called Piper Lab, where we first give them tutorials, text-based, that guides them through how to troubleshoot. And we kind of teach them all the tools and the layout of the online experience. And then we launch them into story-based and more text-based kind of lessons that keep them engaged and experimenting how they understand. So every corner we ask them to stop and kind of reflect why they're doing something or why we're telling them to doing something. So we start teaching them that every step of the way, as a designer or engineer or as a critical thinker, you have to question what you're doing to make sure you're moving in the right direction. So we kind of teach them the basics in that in a unique way that we haven't done before. And with the pandemic, this also leads to a great opportunity to have it taught at home. And so we started integrating our assessments that teachers would use and starting to design layouts and features so we can give more control to the educators so they can own the software and kind of edit it themselves. And so these are all things we're doing from a software perspective to kind of improve upon a platform that already lends itself to prototyping and modular type thinking and flexibility.